Another episode of Getting Swift with the Smith. Got your host, Elijah Smith, Swift, Shakur the Bag, whichever you want. Got my pops next to me, Gilbert Smith. And yeah, we're chilling here watching some UFC fights. What UFC is it?
Fight night. UFC Fight night, Jacksonville, Texas. Jacksonville, Florida. Florida, Texas, same thing.
Emmett versus Taporia.
Yeah. Now, we on a fight. I can't remember the guy's name. He got an interesting name, African name.
Onama.
Onama. Okay. We trained with him. You actually got some sparring with him a couple weeks back.
Yeah. Okay.
God.
If you have ESPN Plus, these fights are free, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have ESPN Plus, these fights are free, and tune in with us.
Yeah. There's like Brazilians, a berserker, man. Like Onama is talented, but like the guy is like he's attacking. He's aggressive.
I think yes. And that was one thing that I did feel when I went with David. I felt like he was too relaxed.
I mean, he would match it. I see that he'll match it, but I honestly feel like that's not his style. Like he's matching the Brazilian, but the Brazilian going a little bit above, and that's more of his style.
He has an American first name.
Oh, David?
Yeah.
David Onama. Yeah, I mean, he's tough, man. He's durable. The Brazilian had his back, and he just spinned into full guard, and now Onama's on top, try to land some ground and pound from guard. Now, now he's dropping some good elbows, and I think the Brazilian, he needs to get up.
He does a good job of swiveling his hips, trying to get to the arm bar, but that hasn't been successful. So, I mean...
Yeah, right now he needs to kick off. Kick off. I mean, that's a good job on Onama turning his hips so he doesn't keep the Brazilian Santos' foot on his hips. I keep calling him Brazilian. I just like the black guy and the Brazilian.
Onama.
Yeah, so like Onama, his story, he's coming from James Krause gym. That's the gym that had that like the bet-in situation with, and now he's with Factory X. After basically James Krause had to give up his gym because the UFC was like, if you train with James Krause, you do anything with James Krause, you out of the UFC.
Huh.
So he had to leave Kansas.
Susie Jones. No, you the GOAT. John Watt. I know you didn't say come do a service introduction. For people who don't know, I work at a Subaru dealership, Huberger Subaru. They sponsor me, so shout out Huberger and the Huberger family.
Yeah, Huberger Subaru always been super dope. They used to sponsor me back when I was fighting. So the fact that they're now sponsoring my son, man, like they take care of the family.
Chill.
It's a good fight.
Yeah, it is. We wasn't streaming it. What fight was it? That was like it was a good fight. I think it was the Emmers fight. I don't know. No, it was the Josh Van. Josh Van. That was a good fight. Stop.
Sit.
If you're just now joining us, go ahead, hit that. If you're watching from Facebook, YouTube, hit that Millions link. Follow me on Millions. That way you know when I'm doing another live stream. Also, I have a lot of merch, memorabilia up there. Go check out the new shirts. Oh!
man. He's doing the Izzy Adesanya.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah, he needed that win, man. He needed that win. Not too sure how I feel about the Izzy Adesanya bow and arrow celebration.
Or are they not gonna let him get on the cage?
I just feel like celebration gotta be something like you create. But at the end of the day, man,
what if he did that? Because where's he from?
What?
I know he's from Africa. What if he just did? I don't know.
I mean, because like Izzy did that because 3 times because he lost to Pereira 3 times.
Nah, he didn't.
And what happened? Pereira does a lot of bow and arrow things.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it was.
Or I think he comes. Does he come from their camp?
Who?
Oh, Santos. Does he come from the?
Oh yeah, he does come from the Teixeira camp.
Yeah.
But like, but there was no beef though, like between them. I'm saying like the Pereira. I don't care. Anyways, that's a damn good knockout.
God.
You get in the pocket with Onama and he'll make you pay. Uppercut to a right hand on the way down.
That was perfect.
For a T on top. Bam. While he's falling.
And the funny thing is that Onama, he was a little rocked in the beginning of this fight.
Yeah. But that's kind of what happens, I believe, with Santos. His aggressiveness paid against him. He didn't be able to stay in the pocket, but don't always have to keep coming forward and being aggressive.
Yeah. Oh.
That's a good win, man. That's a good win for the homie.
20 times more value. 2 times more.
That's a good win for Factory X. Well, now we've been doing a lot of training up in Factory X, getting some sparring with this guy. So I love to see them be successful. That's the team that I used to train with back when I was still fighting before I retired. So Mark Montoya was one of my old coaches. So now my son is going up there getting some work with them. So legacy, baby, legacy. I'm excited for the Josh Emmett and the Tapora.
Who's fighting? Who's next? Who is next?
I just feel like Josh has the power, but Tapora has the technique. They both got power and technique, but if I'm gonna give the edge to one,
the Tafa. The Samoan, or he might be Tongan. I don't know. Versus Lane. Lane is that one guy that Greg Hardy knocked out on the Contender Series.
Oh, you serious?
Yeah. But he actually they said that he was a Fury. He fought for Fury, and he was a former Fury FC heavyweight champ.
It's interesting how that goes because
for the fight. Any bold prediction for which fight?
Well, yeah, I guess you're talking about. I would say the main event.
Taporia. I got Taporia, just because I like his style. He's a little bit. He's more well rounded. He's good everywhere, and I just think Josh Emmett. He just has that left hook or hooks. He throws hard. I think Josh Emmett, he throws hard, but I don't see anything after that.
My whole fight camp was just stay patient and not brawl. Why brawl when I have all the skills I can use? And, straight out Factory X with Coach.
What's your prediction? Now I want to know what your prediction is, Josiah or Joseph.
Money, man. So, shout out to that,
Let's take a look at your work up top here. You have to go through some adversity early. But at the end of the first round, you started to run the forward on. And then in the second round, you landed this beautiful right uppercut.
Man.
Follows it.
Come off the hook, sneak it in there. Boom. Bang.
I never thought I fucking had that, honestly.
That was the second time you're cussing, man. We on ABC.
I didn't expect doing that. It just kind of happened. Like my coaches and quarterbacks always tell me, just let it happen. Just let this happen. Don't rush things.
Guy gets knocked out. They said you're cussing.
It showed.
David, that was a tremendous performance. When you have a victory like that, I I know it wants to make you sprint.
That's one thing I never understood.
What?
Like you go out, hit this guy with a flying elbow, knee, break his nose, orbital, break his leg, arm. You say one bad word, they said.
I mean, well, right now, I guess I didn't realize this because we watch it from ESPN Plus, but I guess this is live on ABC. Like this is like live on like a network channel. So like they're regulated by FCC.
But you gotta think like ABC. They gotta think like yo, like we having these crazy guys on.
I know, but it's like a Disney Channel, man. They just can't have people out there cursing. Now for us, like I said, we watch it on the ESPN Plus, so we don't really like. I mean, these on his apps, they should be able to say whatever they want to say. But on the ABC, no, they can't have that.
Sean Strickland.
Yeah, I don't know about this card. I don't.
My thing is, man, when are they gonna have? Yeah, I don't know anybody on that card.
Sean Strickland.
Yeah, I mean, I know I've seen that guy fight before. Michael Morales. He's pretty good. He's really good.
Bruno Ferreira.
Tafa.
Justin Tafa appears to have turned the corner in his career back to that win. At the New Zealand native on the cusp of contention.
Yeah, Taporia. Yeah, he's different. I mean, what he submitted Bryce Mitchell with an arm triangle, and before he even got to the submission, he was piecing him up bad. And he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Which everybody is a black belt nowadays.
It feels like that. It really does. Taporia is the one that beat Ryan Hall, right?
Yeah, he did knock him out off the weird just.
I mean,
he had the underhook or something. He would just.
Yeah, he figured out how to not get caught with a heel hook. I mean, it's one of those things with these guys that you knock someone out, and their career turned out to be better than yours.
Who is a role model for you in MMA? I mean, my dad. I don't know. I don't really. It's hard to look up to fighters, especially in my weight class. I mean, they're inspiring, but there's nobody who I'm I don't. That's my role model or something like that, really, because how I see it is that I want to be in their position.
Yeah, but what about someone that's someone's style that you like to you're like, man, that guy, the way he fights, I just it's just so clean. That's the way I want to fight.
I like.
Go ahead.
That's a hard one. That's a hard one, really.
I feel like I could break that down better with people in a specific sport, like wrestling. I just love watching Jordan Burroughs. You know what I'm saying? Like Jordan Burroughs, I can sit there and watch it compete, and that's an easy pick, right? But his style and when he just blasts doubles. I mean, he got someone like a Kyle Day. He get this body locks and slam you, but I love a good blast double. Or jiu-jitsu, Marcelo Garcia, his style of being a little bit of a short, stocky guy, and how he's able to get to people's backs. Just watching him, it's just a beautiful art. He beat heavyweights.
I would say for MMA wise, just a total. I really do like Ilya. I feel like just the way how he mixes everything up and still just
Taporia.
Yeah.
That's convenient.
I started, I mean, I just started watching a couple of his fights, and I was like, I like the way how he puts things together, and just he's not just sticking with one thing. He's not just head hunting. He'll go to the body, come back up top, then he'll take you down, try to submit you. And he always seems like in a nice flow. But I mean, if I could be like anybody, shoot. Go ahead. John Jones. I feel like everybody he has that. I mean,
nah, he can't be like John Jones. I don't like that.
I mean, yeah.
John Jones,
of course you can't. But I'm talking
John Jones
about
is only John Jones because he got like 84-inch reach arms. If John Jones didn't have, I mean, he does that good wrestling too, but his wrestling is based off how long his arms are. He could grab your legs really far. He gets a body lock easy. He could cross his hands around your hips and pick you up easy with his long arms. Give him so much advantage.
Or all right, Volkanovski.
That's
Okay. Yeah. Funny, they're both 45ers.
I honestly believe if Topuria could beat Josh Emmett, especially if he could get a finish, I believe he'd be in the next line for a title shot. Because Josh Emmett just fought for the interim title.
Defensive end. Damn. So him and Greg Hardy, when they fought, they were both former NFL.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And now Greg Hardy's getting knocked out every other weekend.
I thought, when Greg Hardy was in the UFC, I thought he could have. I see potential, but then he just, I don't know what he started doing. Well, it's not what he started doing. I don't think he just ever improved.
It's one of those things like, I mean, he was at a good camp, American Top Team. So, he's around good coaches, good trainer partners. I honestly believe maybe his lifestyle. He started to play a role. And I know he came into the UFC with a background in domestic violence, whatever. Then he started playing more of a heel role. I thought it just didn't play out. Like when he talked, the way he carried himself. Like you just want him to lose. And he just carried that energy. It was negative energy around him.
Yeah.
And I kind of think that it was karma in a way. But this is like Mark Hart. Yeah, I mean, it looks like he almost got the same hip tattoo as Mark Hart.
It's opportunity.
It's racist.
Where my career started in the NFL back in 2010. And now I'm going to start my career as a UFC fighter. Means everything.
Winner of 6 in a row, a stretch that has seen him stop UFC vet Juan Adams. And
Fury.
a knockout win in his second appearance on Dana White's Contender Series. Austin Lane has been working hard for this moment. He does not expect to let it.
Y'all want my prediction for this fight? Because I got Tafa.
You got Tafa?
Yeah.
Brisbane's Justin Tafa arrived in the U.S.
Is it because your girlfriend is like Polynesian?
No, because she's just a better, more accurate fighter.
Man, see, I thought you was all about football, man. I thought you were going to go with the football guy.
Coming from the guy who,
I mean, he was like, I thought you was all the...
Y'all know why he's wearing that white girl waisted hat? Because he loves white girls.
Influencers entering the world of combat sport. Influencers.
Have you heard about the TikToker Bryce Hall recently announced who is Diet?
I don't really care about influencers.
Bryce,
MMA,
who is Bryce Hall?
These guys.
The only Bryce I know is Bryce Mitchell.
Yeah.
Oh hell no! Hey! Stop! Yeah, see, you ain't like that. What are your thoughts on influence engineering? I really don't care. I mean, just as long. If they training the way how they're supposed to be and they're taking it serious, that's on them. If they're not taking it serious, that's on them again. If you want to get in there and try, I mean, nobody can say that they can't. Who's to say they can't go out there and do a boxing fight? Who's to say they can't go out there and do an MMA fight? Yeah, I see he is a famous TikToker. I just looked him up. But, yeah, no, I don't really care.
I mean, they're going to do it regardless. They're going to make a lot of money. And, at the end of the day, I can sit here and hate on it, but I won't pay for it. I won't really watch it.
Yeah, I ain't never watched whoever's paying for the Jake Paul fights is crazy.
I think the Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz is the stupidest fight.
Yeah. I'd be like, Come on now, you.
You just fought Anderson Silva, who was at least an 85er.
Nah, he just fought the other.
Okay, right. But it's MMA guys, right? If you can go that route. But if you just fought Anderson Silva, who was at least an 85, he also fought a 205 with boxing fights. And then you're going to drop down to a Nate Diaz, who fought 155, 170, have never done a boxing fight. And the people are like, oh, the Diaz brothers' boxing is really sloppy and horrible. It was their jiu-jitsu that made them better. Don't get me wrong. It was more their jiu-jitsu and cardio. So they'll beat you down, and next you know you get stunned and realize, damn, these little pepper shots are starting to add up. But hey, at the end of the day, Jake Paul is making a lot of money. Someone's gonna pay for it. I just watched the highlight of it.
I find the streams too easy.
What's the next big UFC card? God damn it.
That's the next big UFC has to be the Pantoja.
Oh yeah. It's the Volkanovski versus Yair Rodriguez. What's your pick for that?
I got both. And man, I got Moreno still.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna go with Yair Rodriguez against Volkanovski. Not because I don't think he's great. I just think like right now Mexico is rising, although they did take an L against Amanda Nunes, but we're gonna let that one slide. However, I think Alexander Volkanovski going up in weight class and coming down in weight class, it usually never pans out for the champion. You know, you gotta stay focused. So I'm gonna go with Yair. He's gonna try some fancy shit and catch him.
No, I don't think he's getting caught. That would be crazy.
He's not gonna win a decision. That's for sure. Yeah, Yair is not gonna win a decision against Volkanovski.
And I don't think he's gonna submit him.
So he's gonna have to catch him.
Yeah.
And the Brandon Moreno versus Pantoja. That is interesting because he already lost to Pantoja twice.
Yeah,
one time in the Ultimate Fighter and one time in the UFC.
Yeah, that's gonna be a oof.
But the thing is, I never watched Pantoja fight. I gotta go back to the Ultimate Fighter. See, people keep saying he's a killer, but
he also beat Kai Kara France too.
Who, Pantoja?
Yeah,
that's gonna be interesting. That's a tough one.
Yeah, 6'6".
And what's his reach? Did it say his reach?
80.
It's funny how John Jones 6'4" and he's still got the longest reach. And then I was listening to John Jones' brother, Chandler Jones. He's like, my arms is longer than John Jones. Like, how can you have longer arms than that?
Effectively 1-for-1 on his. If you don't know now what fights thus far, he is also part of this heavyweight matchup. We'll see how it plays out. Justin Papa in blue. Austin Lane is in black.
I'm saying this is Mark Hunt.
They already gave.
Let the big boys hit you. Lane's doing a good job with the jab, little body kicks. They can top the body.
Oh, that looked like it was bad.
An eye poke.
It could have been a punch, but like that looked like that reaction looked like he may be done.
Hold on. Come over here. An eye poke does that too. Over here, doctor. Come over here. All right, they are calling for position.
Eye pokes.
Now listen, you know you get up to 5 minutes. Relax.
Oh. No. You see it again. He's like, oh. What about Elon Musk versus Zuckerberg? I'm here for it. You get two billionaires doing an MMA fight. I think that just brings money into MMA. I'm here for it.
Boy, Elon is not trying to get in there. Mark Zuckerberg.
I think Mark would do it, man, because like I see him like sparring with Mikey freaking the jiu-jitsu nerd. I can't remember his last name. I mean, I know his last name. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. I'm horrible at pronouncing people's names. But there was they were sparring and throwing kicks without shin guards. And this is Mark Zuckerberg. And they was actually like fucking throwing real kicks.
Yeah, they're about to call it.
Yeah, it looked bad.
You take the time to see if it opens up, but they've got to start to wipe it down a little bit, try to clear some of the blood.
Now it looks a little better. They just need to wipe his eye.
Yeah.
He's going to play watch. He's about to tough it out.
Why did you? What did I miss?
I don't know, but he can't see it all still.
All right.
What?
He's got 5 minutes.
Yeah, you know.
Damn.
Right, I hear you.
You know the good thing about this though? I really feel like these guys could come back and fight a week to 2 weeks later because they don't got to cut weight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is like jump back into another week of training camp and fight next week. Whatever card is next.
That's like all the way in.
Figure it out. Okay.
That's
And now
bad.
the other issue too, I would point out that even though that was,
I'm sure you have seen the back and forth between them. Yeah.
it was accidental. We got to see the continue now. Now imagine being Tafa. Now you're in the position. You're like, okay, do I be a tough guy and go get this win and collect my money?
What would you do if you not see?
With one eye.
If I really can't see, I'm like, no, I'm good.
Be smart and say I only have one eye. Right? What do you do? You see,
Papa seems to be wanting to fight.
But you do realize you do that, right? You're only going to get half your check. So, like,
It's better than taking a loss
I'll see how much more time.
because I can't see.
How much more time we have? 2 minutes left.
what,
Thank you.
3 minutes,
We only got 2
actually.
minutes left.
3 minutes.
This fight would surely, yeah, it would.
It's getting worse. Yeah.
Especially if it's something like serious, like
Hey, you're a doc. You tell me.
I mean, damn, guys, the dude said he can't see. Like, I think your vision is an important asset to have in a fight. He's like, hey, man, we just give you some more.
yeah.
Bro,
See,
it's
now
good.
it's starting to swell up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I appreciate the referees.
We're wasting everybody's time now, man. Like,
It's a brutal eye poke. He has repeatedly told the doctor.
oh, my God.
The last 60 seconds seems immaterial. And then top of the
We can't continue. We can't see
as well. That's it. And Mark Goddard, I can see to my left. Better that this fight can be stopped than it is.
Like that, you want to lose like that. I understand. That was actually
All right.
I mean, yeah, they go. I mean, unless it's something more than what we can see.
Yeah.
There's DNA.
Well, I think he was going to lose the fight anyway.
HDNA. It's what every GMC Sierra HD driver is born with, and it's engineered into every aspect of the GMC Sierra HD.
Okay.
With the pulling power
Damn.
to prove it.
Well, now it's the Macy Barber fight.
Toe hitches of the world. Prepare for glory.
baseball in London.
I don't know why they started these fights so early.
Let's play 2.
Yeah, everybody can explain that. Like, why was these fights started at, it's in Jacksonville, Florida. Why it started so early? Like, what's going on that I had to, do it that early? Interesting.
Dodgers. It's time to make a statement on Sunday Night Baseball.
Who do I got in the main event? Again, I got Ilya Topuria.
I double that. I definitely think it's going to be Topuria.
His 25 pro wins before the final horn. It's a loaded UFC Fight Night from the Apex next Saturday. You can see it live on ESPN and ESPN Plus main card at 7 Eastern.
Who's he beefing with?
This one official here is Bruce Buffer.
What?
Ladies and
Is
gentlemen,
he beefing with his corner?
Dan Margoliano's called a stop to this contest on the doctor's orders at 29 seconds of the first round, declaring this contest a no contest. Looked like Justin Taffa just tried to cool down his corner men who appear to be going at least for a moment there with Austin Lane's guys, but an anticlimactic conclusion.
Nah, that's corny, man. Your corner man needs to be like, yo, he needs to be a professional. Like you don't need to like to talk. As a matter of fact, last night we had two guys fight, right, for my team. One guy won. You know, always mutual respect. I go shake the other corner's hand. My other guy lost, right? And the other guy that lost, he started really hardcore celebrating. I don't really have a problem with it because, you know, you put the work in, you win, you can celebrate. You know, as long as it's not disrespectful, like pointing, like, you know, fuck you, like I beat. You know what I'm saying? If you're like, hell yeah, you know, that's cool. But his own coach told him, hey man, stay humble, stay humble. Don, the guy with the bald head, told he told Miguel to calm down when he was celebrating after beating our guy Darius. I was like, you know, that's respect because at the end of the day, you can lose as much as you can win. Okay, today you're a winner, tomorrow you could be a loser. So I've never been a big celebrator.
I backflip off the cage.
She has another house in Malibu. She's been an
I mean, once again, I don't mind like, you know, backflip, but the whole like celebrating a person's face, unless there was some real beef.
I mean, after my last fight, my guy, after he beat me, he hopped on the cage, jumped over the cage, they was talking about they was almost going to suspend him for doing that, for jumping out the cage. But when I looked at it, I was like, I really didn't, I wouldn't have cared.
What the hell is this fight would surely bring money to the game. That's the Elon Musk one.
Says that
you gotta win the
Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore.
I think we already had this.
Yeah, we have. But I give you if I remember, it was John Jones, Anderson Silva, Demetrius Johnson, and George St. Pierre.
I know. Last time you said Darren Cormier.
No, I didn't. I didn't. I would never say that.
No, last time when you're Mount Rushmore, you said something wild, something like because those four, those. All right.
Maybe I did. Did I say? I don't know.
Yeah, I swear to God, he said Darren Cormier, and that's when we started arguing. Now the question is this. Okay, so we got John Joe. You understand, right? GSP. We understand. Demetrius Johnson. The question is, should Anderson Silva be on Mount Rushmore, considering how he ended his career?
What?
You know, like he lost like 6 fights in a row, some shit like that. 4 or 5 fights in a row.
Bro, we're not even talking. That's the end of his career. Like he was really he wasn't fighting. We knew that Anderson Silva was going to fight for another championship.
I mean, coming off the Chris Weidman thing.
That's like saying, do we put Jordan up there at Mount Rushmore the way how he ended his career with the Wizards?
Oh, no, hold on. But even the fact that he
don't make sense.
No. You got to remember, on the Wizards, look at the stats.
No, he did nothing on the Wizards.
He was still averaging like 30 points. He played all 82 games 1 year.
Okay.
He was actually had votes for the league MVP when he played on the Wizards. He had a shitty team, but he played good.
Okay, he broke his leg, came back. And
then he fought Nate Diaz.
Beat Nate Diaz.
No, hold on. It became a no contest because he got popped on steroids.
Oh, well.
What? And then after that, his only win after that was against Derek Brunson, which was a controversial win. Everybody thought that Derek Brunson really won that fight.
And really, Anderson Silva, they should have called. I mean, in my opinion, Anderson Silva beat Michael Bisping with the flying knee. That should have been a knockout.
I agree with that. I love Anderson Silva, but I'm like, I do question about because he was
his brain. He held the middleweight championship for 7 years.
Yeah, listen,
7 consecutive years.
How do you not Mount Rushmore too? But I sometimes question it.
Why do you question it?
Because the way he ended it, like just the way he ended it, I was like, man, if he just would have quit, maybe take a loss or two. But he kept losing. So I question it.
That doesn't deteriorate what they did when they were in their prime, when they were.
All right, so John Jones 100%, GSP 100%, Demetrius Johnson 100%, and Anderson Silva. I mean, I could put him in. I had him in. What's up, Dre?
What did he say?
Hard work, dedication. You know what it be. You know what it be. Hard work. Every motherfucking dirt.
Yeah, 7 years is crazy. 7 years is crazy.
People don't understand what hard work, dedication is. They want to talk about they're ready to put in the hard work until it's time to put in hard work. They want to talk about, they dedicated until it's time to be dedicated. They don't really understand. They really understand. A lot of people just talk. They really don't understand. But every day, you know what I do. I'm on the grind, baby.
Co-main event.
I don't just go into anything just trying to be good enough. I want to be the greatest, and I want to be the champion.
I'm not gonna lie. She rubs me the wrong way.
Has lived the majority of her adult life in the public eye.
The whole I'm gonna be the youngest champion. Well, okay, let's calm down. But I don't know what it is. We had a little smarter interaction on Factory X that kind of rubbed me the wrong way, and maybe that's what it was.
She was at Factory X?
Yeah, for like a little bit.
When? Oh, while you was there?
No, it was after I retired. Because I met her. All right, here's the story. True story. So I met her at my retirement fight. She was on the undercard of my retirement fight. And after I fought, I won. She came up to me, hey, can I get a picture with you? True story. I was like, cool. Let's take a picture. Took a picture. Boom. A lot of respect, a lot of love. I thanked her. Oh, she thanked me. I thanked her too for showing some love, especially that night because it was so emotional. Anyway, I see her at Factory X a couple months later, and I'm hanging out. I can't remember why I was there. But I was like, hey, you remember? About like a year later. I said, hey, you remember when you came to ask me for that picture? You're like, congratulations, you in the UFC now. It's so cool. And she was like, I don't remember that. Like she didn't remember me. I was like, wait, what? I was like, you came up to me to ask to take a picture with me, and now you act like you don't know who I am. I know. I felt some type of way about that. Like, she hurt my ego. That's all it is. I ain't gonna lie. She hurt my ego a little bit.
Said Gilbert who?
Yeah. Sorry.
Said, did you used to fight or something?
Yeah. She's like, I don't remember that. She kind of walked off on me. I was like, all right, cool. Because, like, in other words, when she was fighting on the undercard and still a low-level pro, she was very humble. But then she made it, and now I was like, okay, now she's a star. Okay, it is what it is.
This is a very exciting fight. She's an exciting fighter. She likes to go out there and she likes to fight. But I know that I'm the meaner fighter. I know that I'm the more technical fighter. I'm literally going to go out there and do everything I possibly can to hurt you. And
did she fight tonight?
Yeah, she lost.
So she either submit you or lose.
And this fight we win with my
Jordan. Yeah, this is a place that I do all my streams from. Millions. Yeah. If you hit that follow button on the Million streams, you'll see where I do all my streams. Sometimes here and there I do my own streaming, but for the most part, Millions is the way to go.
Hey, don't forget to subscribe to my OnlyFans page.
Have you thought about Kick?
Watch this. Your Buick Parks and stuff.
You said gotcha.
Of course you don't. That's so
what's Kick?
Kick.
At the heart of every Buick.
I'm guessing it's another streaming.
Get 2.49%.
I heard about Twitch. Oh, okay. Rivals of Twitch. Okay, I was gonna say I heard about Twitch.
Hey, but also don't forget to follow him on Instagram. Shakur the Bag 02.
Yeah.
And follow me on Instagram, respectfully Gil. and our team Instagram page, Victory MMA. Then subscribe to our YouTube page, Victory MMA, where I put a lot of free content showing boxing, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu drills, all free that you can practice at home with a training partner. Right, so hit us up on us in those social, and once again, subscribe to my OnlyFans page. I got some really nice content there too.
They pay more and better viewership. Okay, I'm gonna have to check them out. I have to check them out for real. 'Cause all I ever heard about was Twitch. Joseph.
Twitch is bugged.
Said, talk about dedication and how do you handle with stress, overcoming hard times. And also any training tips for other aspiring athletes. I'm gonna answer question 2 before I answer question 1 because question 2 is easier. Or it's simple. It's a simple answer for any training tips for other aspiring athletes. I don't have no secret sauce that I can just give you. The only tip that I can give to you is that just go to the gym and train hard.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Did you go to the gym today?
Hell no, I ain't go to the gym today. Today is my chill day. Saturdays are my chill days.
That's interesting. Once again, his Instagram is Shakur the Bag 02.
Lacking. Nah, I had to do the stream, so that's why I'm here.
I went to the gym though, and I'm doing the stream too.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Hey, everybody talks about hard work until it's time.
He ain't do nothing. Nobody showed up at the gym.
You're right. We actually had a couple people to show up, but I don't need anyone to be there to put in.
Anyways, I'm answering the first question. How do you handle with stress and overcoming hard times? I just forget about it, really. I don't forget about it, but we move on. Life goes on. One bad thing happens, and you sit there and dwell on it. You can dwell on it as much as possible, but it's not going to change the outcome. So you just move on, really. Just move on and learn from your mistakes.
So, if I could give one serious tip when it comes to, what's a more control? Actually, quite a few turn this down. I literally complained about that last time. So when it comes to training, though, I think as a coach and a former athlete, the one tip that I can really give is always challenge yourself. Look for ways that you can fail, because when you fail, you're going to find weaknesses, and failing is going to be your greatest strength as far as improvement. People tend to go do things that they're used to, go do things that they're good at. But at the end of the day, that's not going to make you better or stronger. So find ways to fail. Find ways to challenge yourself. Be it go with harder, bigger people, stronger people. Be it, put on extra weight that you can't do when you're lifting, and you just kind of push through it. Whatever ways you can challenge yourself.
Just keep grinding. Said I just found your music 10 minutes ago, and I found myself. Hey, that's dope. He said, "Yeah." He said, "Hey, I'm glad that you're loving the music, and I'm happy that you found this stream and you got us here, man. Definitely, it shows that it's a good reassurance that what I'm doing is the right thing. And I like hearing when people enjoy, what I'm putting out. But yeah, no, sometimes.
What was the other question you asked about? Talk about dedication. How do you handle with stress and overcoming hard times? You need hard times, baby. The problem is, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. Bob Marley said it the best, though. He said, "Everybody wants heaven, nobody wants dead." In other words, everybody wants all the glory and all the happiness, but nobody wants to go through the fire and get burnt. those hard times is what going to make you. Anything that's worth it is going to require some sacrifices. It's going to require some pains. It's going to require some bad days. But that's the only way to get to the next level. There's no champion that have not went through hard times. So don't run from it. Run to it. Embrace it.
Yeah, I mean, definitely in my last fight, I mean, just on my MMA career so far, amateur rankings, undefeated. Then I turned pro, went 2-0, 2 finishes, and then I ran into a brick wall. Not even a brick wall, but I ran into a place where I knew I can get better at. And we fought a guy named Junior Cortez. I think now he's getting his chance back into the UFC Contender Series for this, or Dana White Contender Series for the second time. And I felt like that was something that I was needed in my career. I mean,
how you gonna feel, man, when the Contender Series come on and Junior Cortez is fight? You know they're gonna mention your name.
They're gonna probably play the video. It's gonna piss me off.
You're just mentally prepared for that. They like Junior Cortez last fight in Fury.
They caught me with a body overhand, put me down. So yeah, that's gonna suck to watch. You
gotta play that shit out. You were like,
I'm on TV.
I'm on TV. Yeah. Finally made it.
Oh, no, but it gives me a good look of where I'm at. You know, to see that I was that this guy beat a guy that was only 2-0, and the UFC gave him a chance to come back on the Contender Series. It makes me feel like
that window.
Maybe I am like maybe people see me as a future contender. So that's how I look at it. By the way, I will be stepping back into the octagon, the cage, Fury Cage, October 1st in Colorado. We don't know the exact location, but we know what state.
Well, it's going to be Denver.
I don't know. You never know.
No, it's going to be Denver.
Denver, Colorado.
It's going to be the same venue as the last time they went to. Last time Fury came here.
Yeah.
I asked him that. So October 1st, Denver, Colorado.
Don't have a set opponent yet, but we're just waiting. God plan. I mean, we're quite a ways away, so we're just training.
So we got July, August, September,
October.
No, it's October 1st.
Oh yeah, wait, July.
So you can't count October. This is the first day in October.
Got to figure out where I want to go to vacate. Oh. See, that's one thing that I want to start using. Is that when they get up against the cage, like with the body lock and then pushing on their face, but you just got to make sure or be ready for them to switch to a double. But that does create a lot of space. Somebody's already bleeding. Streaming man between. Yeah, no, for sure. So between Conor McGregor, John Jones, and George St. Pierre, which one would you prefer to be friends with, fight against, and be coached by? I'd rather be. Oof. Okay, that's a good question.
That's easy.
I'd rather party with Conor McGregor.
Yeah,
because John Jones be playing with his nose.
I mean,
he be playing with his nose, and
I'm pretty sure Conor McGregor.
I guess that's true. They probably right. Yeah, right there.
What the hell happened to her nose?
She got hit with her elbow, right in the clinch. Party with Conor McGregor just because I know McGregor money is a little bit different. John Jones, I'd rather be coached by, and George St. Pierre, because I don't want to. Who wants to fight John Jones? That's such a hard fight. I mean, all of them are hard fights, but like to begin, have you ever been jabbed with an elbow?
That's such a shitty like position like to go for. It's so tough.
Man. Punch.
Grab the heel. Too late now. She got the figure four. That's if you don't get that when you roll and dive for the ankle, you're in this inverted position.
Damn.
If you don't get it, man, like this is not jujitsu where like you can take in punches. This is not jujitsu.
Man, Dre asked me who I got for the main event. Gotta be like the fourth time.
Yeah.
I got Ilya. Oh man.
Don't dive for the fucking legs, man. Like that's such a bad position. And not everybody could be a Ryan Hall. And we already saw what happened to Ryan Hall when people got hit to it. Jesus, our face is rolling. I mean, honestly, for you, I said maybe fight Conor McGregor. I think he's probably the easiest fight.
I don't know.
Party with John Jones because he does get wild and be coached by Joe St. Pierre.
I think John Jones is a little calmed down now.
Nah, he ain't. He just know how to hide it better now.
I mean, it can't be that. I mean, it is how you gonna hide it? It's 2020. Everybody got phones and cameras.
2020?
2023. So I think, yeah. And Conor gonna get you on that yacht.
Hey, I'm actually doing the live stream, right? So we said the live stream was at 4, but it's really at 2. It was 4 p.m. Eastern time. So Mountain time is at 2 p.m. Yeah. So we're doing it right now. Like I'm live talking to you. There's all our millions and millions of subscribers and fans are watching us talk right now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think she.
Yeah.
So it wasn't an elbow. It was a.
Okay. All right. Love you too. Damn. Every time I turn my eye away from the screen, I look back up. Someone's bleeding. Even worse.
McGregor, the easiest fight. I got a piece of this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you have a good rest of your day, man. Stop in if you can. We may still be up, but is Conor McGregor the easiest fight
out of George St. Pierre and in GSP? Yes.
Out of George St. Pierre and GSP?
Joe St. Pierre and John Jones, yes. I didn't realize Macy Barber was a southpaw. I don't really watch it that much, so.
She's taking her time. She's not rushing. She's not chasing. And this is what's helping her. She's very balanced. Still a tough fight, no doubt.
Only
girls always do that. Always go for the head and arm throw,
and they always get it.
I mean, sometimes they do, but I mean, she got it.
It just don't make sense.
That's the number one takedown for women MMA is the head and arm throw. She going for a neck crank. She gonna feel that tomorrow.
It's annoying. It takes away your areas. Just for a moment.
She needed this round.
Jesus. Look like she's breathing out her mouth. All that blood. Yeah, see, you got ABC talking about ABC. Look at all this blood.
No one makes me bleed my own blood. LaFleur.
I hate when people say that. Nobody make me bleed my own blood. Watch this.
It's some dodgeball.
Nah, but some people just be saying it like being like real.
It's like a stupid statement of like make me bleed my own blood. It'd be like, wait, bleed your own blood. That your blood is your own blood. It is the stupidest statement. Like it doesn't make sense. Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. I feel like I feel like goddamn.
Jeez. Don't stop it, ref. Don't stop it. She's still there. Okay, maybe she not. She gotta if she wants to survive, she gotta flip the other way.
Yeah. No.
Oh my god. Oh no. I mean, yeah. She was getting there.
She took 2 head kicks in a row.
Yeah. That was a good fight.
Yeah, that was. I give her flowers. That was a hell of a performance.
Yeah.
That was 2 head kicks. She saw the first one work, and she did it again.
Yeah, she just walked into it though. Like that's like there's as if she wasn't in a fight anymore. Bink.
See that high kick? Boom. That started it all. She had it hurt here. Then it followed with another right hand that had Dimas just paused. But this high kick, you don't get kicked like that and don't deal with the remains of the damage. Look at that. She tries to back up. She gets hit again with a right hand that pauses her, makes her stop. Then she's able to, there it is. Then drops her. Dimas tries to take a single leg. Barber is on her. Just really trying to finish the fight. And great job by Keith Peterson. Taking his time. Giving
main event time.
Until no more was born. Great job by Macy Barber.
And there is the visual as a
I ain't gonna lie. My girlfriend invited me to go to a potluck. I'm like, dang, I don't have the energy for it.
No.
With Hunter Campbell. You want to talk about maximizing a showcase? How about Macy Barber on ABC? We'll talk to her next.
Oh. Do you have any? Not of right now, but we have if you go to my page, you'll see page on Millions. You'll see a couple of shirts and sweaters that we have that's going on sale. So go ahead and copy one, man. Go ahead, check them out too, and share them to your friends and family.
Man, I don't feel like doing a potluck. Man, I was actually going to get up and go to Modern Market and get me a pizza. I love the chicken barbecue pizza.
I appreciate the support, man. Appreciate that. You said, where?
What?
You said go to what?
Modern Market.
UFC Fight Night is presented by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. In part by Cuervo.
Woo! Do you think he could get a finish?
And by Jimmy John's, the sandwich.
I want to.
Sandwiches. Won't be long now for Ilya Topuria getting his first taste of the UFC main event today on ABC. But now it's time for the official decision brought to you by New Amsterdam.
What is she doing? I guess keeping that winning mentality.
Right, it almost looks like she's like thinking it's gonna be a decision. Like her demeanor is like, do I got it? Her demeanor was a little weird. It looked like she was still hoping the judges would give her the win.
Yeah,
that was her posture, her body language.
Macy, what a fantastic performance! A fighter in the top 10 How good does it feel to get this type of win?
Got a big forehead.
For winning this fashion.
It feels like I just won the whole 125-pound division. That I'm back.
Anyway, she kind of reminded me of like Megamind. Somebody create a picture of Macy Barber and Megamind right next to each other.
She started to bleed. That left hand landed, and once you saw the blood, it seemed like it almost motivated you to just go after her. That aggression is something new that we haven't seen. How have you developed that?
I feel like I'm actually like 7-3. I'm a shark. You know, I'm going to come for that blood. When I see it, I'm coming for it.
Let's take a look at your work here. The left high kick.
That's who I think she looks like.
You were able to land this and hurt her very badly. Was that something that you guys saw in your preparation?
It is. That's actually something Danny told me every day this camp this week. He's like, I see a head kick, I see a head kick, I see a head kick.
Ran straight into it.
Flat leg across her face, so I feel really good.
You are with the right team now. You said this is the first place that you feel at ease and comfortable. It is shown in your performances. Oh, you got blood all over me. You have won 5 fights in a row now. What would you like to see next as you move your way into the top 10?
I'm going to keep winning these girls. That's all. I talked to Megan, talked to Dana, Hunter, all these guys, and I'm going to get what I get coming. And I'm going to take my spot.
Well, you have never looked better. That was a phenomenal performance. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the future, Macy Barber.
Well, the future might just be the present for Macy Barber. Felt like she could be a fight or two away from the title, and she appreciated this quick turn.
I don't like that name. What? The future. What you gonna do when you get old? They can't call you the future anymore.
Oh, lucky for her, she started really young. So by the time she gets old, she won't be fighting anymore.
A lot of stars out tonight in support of Ilya Topuria. Baron Torres Garcia is here, as is Sergio Ramos, who just took his seat in advance of this critical main event on ABC. Well, you can enter right now for your chance to win an epic UFC International Fight Week 2023 VIP experience in Las Vegas with exclusive access all week long. Scan that there QR code to enter, or go to UFC.com/
UFC Fight Week.
Restrictions apply. All right, folks, coming up next, our final order of business. Josh Emmett's eyes remain firmly on the prize. His work ethic is as evident as his punching power, and he recognizes.
I feel like if he doesn't get this win, man, I don't know. I feel like Josh Emmett is like, he's a little bit older. Like, he needs this win, like, to get to the goal he wants. If not, then he'd be like 0-2.
What is, you say, is your most memorable moment in your fight career? You want the real answer? It's not the good. It's not a good one. I have a good one. A good memorable moment, and I have a bad memorable moment. The bad one would be when I got finished, because I never got finished. A good memorable moment was when I got my first pro win. That's when all my life I felt like growing up, I knew I was gonna be. I always felt like I was meant to be something, be a professional athlete. I wanted to play football, so to finally be able to call myself a professional athlete and go out there and get my first professional win, that was a good moment. It was a good feeling. It was like, okay, now this is where we start.
Please turn your attention to center court for the trophy presentation ceremony.
You have a memorable moment?
Me? My most... obviously, the most memorable moment is winning that first fight to get in the house in Ultimate Fighter Season 17 when I beat... I don't remember the guy's name, but like the Ultimate Fighter is such a pressure cooker. You don't have your coaches, you don't got your family, you don't got your team. You're like about to fight in front of John Jones and Chael Sonnen and Dana White, and you know this is gonna be live on TV. And if you don't win, you go home. everybody kind of knew I was going to the Ultimate Fighter. So if they see me back home, they'd be like, he lost. He didn't even win the fight to get in the house. And then you fighting a guy like you got no information about. You know what I'm saying? Not like you got video, you go study, because they take your phone. So you can't watch him. You don't know his record. You don't know anything about him. And so for me to go in there and submit him in a minute and 30 seconds, that changed my life. That was seriously life changing. Worst one? I mean, I guess getting knocked out too. I don't know if that was my worst one though.
Had to be Chitty.
Nah, because I mean he earned that win. That was a tough fight. I made it all 5 rounds. It was tough.
And I'm not saying like just from fight aspect, just what were
the consequences of it, the ramifications. I think the worst one, honestly, when I really look at it totally as a whole and I try to take my emotions out of it, is losing a fight to Diego Lima. Because I know I beat him. You go back and watch that fight, and there's not a person that have watched that fight. I even looked at the YouTube comments that were from the highlights of the fight, and everybody knew I won that fight. And to see that Diego Lima, he got the judge's decision. Then he got that fight contract and everything, and fought in the UFC, got a couple wins. And Diego Lima is a good dude, so nothing against him. I just felt like that should have been me. So long-term wise, that was a tough one. That was a tough one because that sent me into retirement.
Tonight, he promises a statement-making win in this rematch with Jorge Masvidal, while on the other side, Game-Bred believes the undisputed title is coming back to Miami.
This is the last time that they were in Florida.
Yeah, Jacksonville. Yeah.
The UFC needs the fans tonight was really special.
Oh yeah, because this was the first one back from COVID.
Yeah.
Well, Daniel, that was one of the most memorable nights for us on these cans. UFC 261. Valentina Shevchenko, Rose Namajunas, Jorge Game-Bred Masvidal on the wrong end of that.
Man, all the champions got to win.
And that part of the illustrious 30-year history.
Finishes too.
Continue this year to celebrate with our campaign changing the game since 1993.
Taporia. Ilya.
2 weeks from tonight, July 8th. Yes, Countries Collide International Fight Week 2023. Australia's Alexander Volkanovski set to face Mexico's Jair Rodriguez. They will unify the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship, and that's not all. Mexico's Brandon Moreno.
I see that shit kind of bad. You know it. You know.
2 weeks from today, from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
Don't call it a comeback.
With that out of the way, it's now time for the main event for UFC Fight Night.
Nah, I've been one. Damn, he's 13-0.
Is presented by Modelo. While Spain's Ilya Topuria is an undefeated force who could just be destined for greatness, but Joshua is absolutely hell-bent on getting another crack at UFC featherweight gold, and as such, this mentally forced contender has stepped back into the fray.
Nah, who inspires you with music? I'm a big fan of Drake, and not for the reasons that everybody else thinks.
I mean, what's the reason why? Explain that.
I think everybody, like, since he's so like mainstream, it's almost like you got to be a Drake fan,
Okay, so why do you like him?
I like him just because he's an artist, I like the fact that I like seeing when somebody can switch it up, where they can target each genre of music. Like I said in the past, Drake, he can put out an R&B album and make it a hit. He could put out an EDM for the people who like, who love EDM music. I wasn't a big fan of that one. Or if you want to get on the track with Black Boy JB and put something out, some hard music, some hard rap song out, he can do it. So just switching up the range and just targeting all the genres. I think that's what you call artists. And that's
So how do you feel about all the rumors about Drake having a ghostwriter?
I don't care.
You don't care?
The ghostwriter ain't the one who's laying down the lyrics. Shoot, I wish I had a ghostwriter. That'd make life so much more easier.
Would it?
Yeah, it would.
I mean, it will make it easier, but it won't make it your music though. Like anybody could deliver rhymes.
Yeah, but I mean that's why they get a split of the music.
I understand they get a split of the money, but I'm talking about like if I know an artist ain't doing special rap, different than R&B and rock and roll or whatever, but like when it comes to rap, that your lyrics is so tied to who you are.
And having a music writer doesn't mean he's writing the whole damn song out for you. He just pitches in like, hey, yo, like sometimes I need somebody to just pitch me something real quick. Like, all right, I have like one or two lines, or maybe we revise it, make sure each line is hitting the way how I want it to, or making sure everything is flowing correctly with the beat count.
I'm saying I never had a ghostwriter.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Back when I used to rap.
What's good, Colton? Yo, he said your favorite. Yeah.
When I used to rap, I used to sit there and write my own lyrics. I spit my own lyrics.
Fun fact about Colton. I'm gonna tell everybody about how I did your brother in musical chairs. This is probably this is my junior year of high school. Yeah, this is my junior year of high school. We're playing you know how you have like the assembly pep rallies, right? We're playing musical chairs, and I always played musical chairs. That was my thing. And it was just me and his brother, and his brother was a teacher at Sierra.
Who's that then?
That's we used to work together. Colton, he used to be one of my coworkers at Huberger, but not a really good friend of mine. So it was me and his brother as the last two. So the music cuts off. We're walking around waiting for the music to cut off. Then finally the music cuts off, and we're standing right next to each other looking at the chair. So what do? We both go try to run and grab the chair. I end up snatching the chair away from him and then running off, and then I hit a juke move, and I made his brother fall. That was funny. That was funny. I have it on video. I peaked right there. That was my peak. Elijah's biggest fan.
I gotta see that.
He said, when you asked him who's Colton, he said Elijah's biggest fan. Gilly, the Gilly monster.
Yo, I'm hungry.
Woo. I don't think y'all ever got to meet. Y'all have, but y'all just haven't seen him in a while. I have a bark collar on him because he likes to bark a lot. His name is Tyson, like Mike Tyson. He bites your head.
Yeah, this kid's tremendous. This is the guy that has the entire country behind him now. They love him. This guy represents this country, and he represents this country on the world stage at the highest level in the right way.
It's about to get real.
He carries this intensity about him.
Bring him back.
A little bit different than most of these young fighters.
Those are some nice tattoos.
At some point,
yeah, they are.
Wear a UFC championship.
Not that.
And why would you not be sure?
You got a young.
Yeah, I agree. Show him your tattoo.
Huh?
Y'all don't want to see his. Y'all don't want to see his tattoo. No, show him the other one. Show him the other one.
Look at this. By any means necessary.
He's not gonna show the other one though. Show him the other one. Are you insecure?
Not insecure about what? Look, see, boom.
Hold no, show no.
See, I showed
that. Wow, he's insecure.
See, like he got the tiger on both sides and his face in the middle. That's an interesting chest tap.
That's hard. I know it hurt. They've been putting people under sleep to get a tattoo. I would do that if I had the money. Like, all right, just blast my whole back, put me to sleep.
Shit. Charles Oliveira said it took like 14 hours to get his back tatted.
Yeah, they had to do sessions. There's no way. Yeah, your body would go into shock after like 8-9 hours. On your back too? Oh yeah. Nah.
So what y'all think about the whole Ocean Gate situation? Hey, would you take a ride down to see the Titanic?
That's a good question. That's a really good question. Cause like, I would love to. I would love to go see the Titanic, but like, I mean, when you're that rich, just like what you said the other night, when you have that much money, accomplish everything, then seen it all. I mean, at that point, when if you think you've done absolutely everything that you could have done in your life, and I mean, I wouldn't mind going out like that.
I don't know about that. I'd be asking mad questions.
Then built correctly, yeah. Built correctly, you know. Yeah. But I'm talking from an aspect like, man, if I was like Elon Musk, I done got all the cars, I done got all the houses, seen all the women, I got all the money, of course. Been to space, you know. Like,
just like you said, it died quick, man. It was instant.
Like what else? Like that's a lot to think about. Like, what else do you have?
You know what's crazy, man? Like, if you think about it, when they say instant, they don't understand. Like, when the pressure hit them, their bodies essentially like evaporated. Like the pressure, it's like what they said is like having the Empire State Building on your chest.
They said like come from all angles.
Yeah, it's like it boom, like nothing. It kind of reminds me of like Thanos and being snapped away. It's like you boom, you're nothing. The pressure when it hit him, boom, nothing. That's crazy. But I do think it was crazy. Is like for a split second, I think they knew something bad was happening. They said a warning went off, and it was like, fuck, boom, gone.
At least they didn't, you know. Like I said, if there was any way to die, that was pretty instant. So I mean, they was talking about how like the family, at least the families know that they didn't die like like a slow, miserable. You know, it was just bam.
Yeah, only 1,400. Yeah. Everything about that shit was like dumb. the dude had a freaking a Logitech remote control. It's basically a PlayStation remote control,
like a PlayStation 2 remote control.
Yeah. To my cutting corners, like man.
And the guy that took his son, yeah, crazy events.
I was like, yeah, hey son, hey, you want to go see the Titanic? Come on, man, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time.
Oh man, yeah, that would.
Father's Day too. On Father's Day,
like just imagine, like I don't in the submarine. I probably couldn't do it. Like I would want to, but I probably that's a lot of color. I know his tattoo took a long time just for all that color. Color takes a lot to add in.
I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe it was a little different for white people. Though.
No, I'm telling you, color takes a lot to add in. Don't matter white, black, Asian, blue. He has a lot of color. Jeez, that's all he has. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to get into that submergible just because it's too small, man. I couldn't sit there and just be like. No, I couldn't sit there crisscross applesauce with 5 other people. I can imagine how hot it was.
No, it was cold actually.
Oh, they said it was cold?
Super cold.
I guess you going that down deep.
Yeah. Because the sun can't penetrate the water. Yeah. And there's no heating system on it, you know what I'm saying? So, wait, Expedia got Chat GPT? Did I just see that?
Powered by Chat GPT.
Expedia got Chat GPT. What? I don't know how to feel about that.
But all right, we're back to the fights. Josh, damn, he's 5'6.5", 5'7". Damn, these are some small 45ers.
This is why, like, he's so. If you look at his back and his chest, it's so like thick.
But just think about the Onama. They were 45ers too.
How tall is he?
Onama?
Yeah.
He had to be like 6 foot.
What's up, Alec Kramer?
Kramer.
All right, man. Main event, man. Just give us a good fight. Give us a good fight. You know, I got Tapoye. You know, besides just being a good fight, I like seeing like a good technical fight. The technique and be like, damn, I need to go practice that. I need to go drill that. As a coach, I'm always looking for technique that I could like train and drill and teach my guys, especially things that works inside of a cage at this level. I also like those red shorts. Those red shorts are hitting me. Those red tights, they're popping for real. We used to have this guy in the gym named Sergio. He has like 5 UFC, like never fought in UFC. He's still an amateur fight, but he got all the UFC shorts. It's kind of weird, and he has his name on it. like, damn, he's dedicated. You know, he fought on Jack's card, and after the first round, he's no longer with us. After the first round, he quit.
He quit?
He quit. He couldn't continue to the second round.
Too tired?
I really don't know. I didn't even investigate. I was wasting my time.
Record. 18 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 and 1/2 inches tall.
5 and 2 as a dog. Trying to make way back there. Yeah, bro. So I wouldn't mind taking a trip to Arizona too. I just gotta have my life right. My schedule. I gotta have my schedule right. I'd be so busy. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'll fly you out. You.
Oh, he's in Arizona?
Yeah.
What part?
Damn. What part of Arizona are you in? He's a.
I was about to say, if you're close to Scottsdale, you're really good train at a fight ready MMA.
All right, let's get it. Let's see what they start out with. Sierra Vista, 3 hours away from Scotts.
If it started really quick, a lot of times when you get these young guys, you gotta show them.
Good tight high guard, hand discipline. I respect it.
Also, by doing that, person is to feel the speed, the timing, the power. And Taporia is also making reads by eating those shots on his arm.
You want to make him feel like, hey, I will not take a back step.
Hey, no. Jim, what the hell? Shooting myself more than I'm shooting. Hey. Is he sleeping? Was he?
Close your eyes.
Yeah.
Come here.
You see that land, you know he's got the timing of Emmett's.
Oh.
Everybody say hello to Julian and say hello to Naomi.
Say hi. Naomi, say hi.
You feel hot.
Yeah, the difference in the punching here is the hand speed and the combinations. Where you see Emmett throw his hands.
Oh, good job. He's trying to get that timing down. Hey.
I like the way how he just like come in defense first.
Yeah. He wanted to see what he has. He didn't. He realized he got 5 rounds.
Yeah. Josh Emmett, he's just throwing a lot of power.
Always uptight. Landing a jab with Josh. Already starting to see some swelling on the left eye of Emmett.
That jab is going to get everything going for you. And that is some pretty significant swelling under that left eye of Josh Emmett.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to throw everything down.
Yeah.
He's just throwing everything he has. A little off balance. But the difference in striking with the balance. The way the punches.
Damn, has he been getting hit that much?
Who?
Josh.
Yeah,
His eyes already.
Just off of jobs.
Boom. Boom.
I'm trying to get him out of that position, so I'm going to start throwing kicks and shoots and takedowns to get him out of that position where he is comfortable. So everything's a huge change.
I was just about to say, I like someone should throw a kick.
And even if the takedowns weren't successful, you just give him something to
Just get him out of position because he's in a great position. He can't get it.
Yeah, he looks uncomfortable already.
Oh.
You know, in the last fight, Josh Emmett got beat on kicks. This time he's a little behind on the boxing. Daniel Rodriguez really took the field off the body kicks early.
That's good.
The Topuria corner is preaching patience and high power. He has really excelled early. Look out that jab now, the leg kick for Topuria.
Oh.
Good for Emmett to start letting those kicks go. It just takes a lot of energy. And see how wide his hands are.
I'm saying, man, like the Tapari just got that discipline. I love it. I love it.
Trevor, you heck my. That's Then that drive, 12 hours does not sound fun at all. I'll be making like a stop each hour. So that's 12. I've been making 12 stops. Boom.
Trying to shoulder roll a little bit. I was thinking about leg kick. You should leg kick. All right. It's like I told my boy Joe, it's definitely gonna go to the second round. Like there's no way this is gonna end in the first round.
It's that New York City buzz. It's seeing the stars and feeling like that. It's fire on the court.
What's there to do in Sierra Vista? Boom.
It's US Open.
Meth, sweat. Yeah. Yeah, I can only imagine how hot it is. Stay inside because it's too damn. Yeah, I bet it is hot.
Yeah, I'm going to Vegas. It's just as hot.
Joey Rodriguez, longtime boxing coach of Josh Emmett, imparting some advice there. They believe they can take advantage of a lazy Topuria jab.
They feel like the jab is being rolled just to set up the right uppercut. Emmett had much more success in round one because he started to kick a little bit. Topuria does have a really boxing heavy stance.
July 8th, we got a championship doubleheader from Vegas, the Capstone International Fight Week 2023 main event. Alexander Volkanovski versus Daniel Rodriguez.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're right about this. Like, especially the calf kicks. He do got a very boxing stance. Like he's pointing his shoulders.
It makes
Like it makes it very hard to like check a kick, to even really evade a kick. You see how he's plotting forward?
I don't know why he's not blasting though.
Which is funny because like Topuria like is throwing kicks, so he should like also be very kick defense minded.
Oh.
Who you think won the first round?
I think Topuria did, just off the damage. It's hard to tell.
I do like how he follows up his override hand. He follows up override hand with a lead hook. I think that's how you do it. Don't just throw override hand and that not be the end of it. Follow up with a kick, follow up sometimes with a takedown, follow up with a lead hook. Fucking follow up with another override hand, double it up sometimes. People are not used to that.
Because Emmett tends to drop his hands after his combination, and he sits there. So Topuria is just countering him, and Emmett touches him. That jab, the jab and the cat kick sets up the uppercut and left hook.
Did not want Emmett to allow Topuria to get away with the leg kick. He is faster, man.
I'm telling you, it does appear to be a pretty significant speed discrepancy. Sorry, what I'm seeing the biggest difference is the boxing defense. The defense is really the difference. And Topuria's just not hitting the same shots.
You saw how he's rolling the punch.
He's rolling his shoulders. Rolling big overhand right. Kind of rolling his shoulders. And he's kind of rolling with Josh's punch. So when Josh hits him, while he hits him, he's not taking the first strike.
Also, that back step. How he takes those half steps back, just out of range, where when he sits down to fire, he just takes one little step back and makes Emmett have to reach.
I think what Johnson did on that last combination of one part of this when he went to the body is going to really serve him well. Because right now that was getting to the head of the podium. Just keep going to the body. The body doesn't move as easily as the person moves their head.
Who's going to take the first real shot?
Emmett uses his leg kicks to set up his hands.
I think that's important, man. I get it. Like, this is 5 rounds. It's like, man, I don't want to wrestle and get tired, but like, it could really open up the game a little bit.
I don't know. Oh man. Oh. He just slipped.
Yeah, he just fell over there.
Which is your favorite sport brand? I always liked I mean, can't go wrong with Nike.
I just watched that Nike movie with Air, where they gave Michael Jordan his shoes.
But I really like Adidas too. I like Adidas. I used to like Adidas for my football. When I used to play football, I used to always love Adidas. I don't know. Their cleats just felt good. Their gloves, always nice. Their girdles. I don't know. It just
Nike don't make shoes for people that's like got big feet, like broad feet, flat-footed people.
This guy. Oh, you just gotta survive. You gotta survive. Flying knee.
He's overthrowing. Oh.
He said, yeah, he's retiring after this.
His ears are swollen. Whoa. He's trying to get off my lap. I almost dropped my baby. Where you going, bro? You just Just woke up and decided to just dive off my lap. He's like, I'm out. He's like, I'm out.
He's catching it. Just his boxing is just so much better. Josh Emmett, that's one thing that I always seen. Is that he throws so hard, and he depends on his power too much. But he has nothing after that.
He does not have the 5-round experience of Josh Emmett, but man, barely sweating, barely breathing heavy through 10.
Yeah, because he took his time in the first round, just catching his flow, catching his movement. Oh. It's crazy. I like
fucking captain.
I don't know why Josh Emmett doesn't do the same.
He's going to keep giving himself a chance. But the boy is going to have to continue to put it on him if he wants to try to get him out of it.
Oh, yeah, it's not going to easy at all. This is going to be a tough one. You're going to have to really take him out, start high top. And it's crazy, though. The other side of Josh Emmett's left ear is like turned flat. The old cauliflower ear, for those of you at home, it's swelling in the ear to try to protect our brains. That's why that happens.
Oh, see? I don't know why you don't stay on that. Stay on the calf kick.
He was hot. He was on the bottom. Hot here. Yeah,
that's why boxers, they couldn't come to MMA. They'll get that lead leg chopped down. They can't come to MMA. They just need to be able to switch up their stance. And obviously learn how to grapple.
Get into the fakes. You see how Tamori can slide in and slide out. Good left hook from Emmett. That's the thing is he doesn't possess the power.
Look at that hand discipline. Look at his hand discipline. He's not playing. He's not just throwing and dropping the other hand. He's smart with his hand discipline.
He's about to get him out this round.
He made.
They swinging.
Fuck.
Oh, look at his eye. His eye is they about to stop. Damn, they about to stop his fight just because of that. What you about to get, Colton?
Push it a little bit deeper, maybe.
What kind of tat you finna get?
If you need like something.
Take it or poop. Get the.
What is it?
First fight of everything is like that. It
doesn't
matter what it is.
That jab. For my family, cat that pass.
What about like
Alrighty, Colton. That for my family, cat that Tigger from Pooh Bear. I don't know if you're being serious, but if you are,
this is maybe. Man, Jesus Christ! You go obviously the kitchen thing. Face.
It's just different. It's just different to get Tigger tatted on you.
Oh.
Jab is a huge difference too in this. I mean, the jab of 2 players landed, he's double the jab of him.
Custer. A Custer is a buster with a C in it. You follow me? Word of Crip Mac.
Every time you think Josh Emmett is gonna be put out, he fights his way back inside. Like he's a tough dude.
Yeah.
That's good head movement. It's interesting to make a fight when you know that no one's going to shoot. That's crazy.
That would have been a good shot right there.
Yeah, there's a lot of times. Oh.
Yes, we can try.
He really is looking for it. He is not out of this at all. The body shot from Emmett late in round 3. No commercials the rest of the way.
Interesting. No wrestling at all. These guys is like, I'm just gonna bang.
You swimming around?
We're having a lot of success in the pocket, man. Your punches hurt a lot. If you're going to stay in the pocket, keep your hands up. And make sure you're rolling and shorting those punches. When you're out from the outside, he's has a better chance of beating you and scoring on you. In the pocket, nobody wants to be in the pocket with you. You hit too fucking hard. And as you saw, he just slowed the fuck down. And you heard the corners of Emmett there, and that's from look at the shots these guys are trading in the pocket. And they're both putting on the show for you, sitting there taking the damage and trading it back and forth, not moving back, not dodging, just sitting there and trading in the pocket right here. Bam, right? And to the nose. That took. Well, right after this outstanding main event, don't miss a recap of all the action on the UFC Fight Night Post Show on ESPN Plus. Dean Thomas and Anthony Smith.
That'd be crazy if he got a knockout. Came back, got a knockout.
So when we're done eating, you can play with them, okay?
Okay, Cone, I see the tat. Just let me do it. I can recreate that.
See if he can pick it up here early round 4. Seems like he's managed with that jab on all night. The other Shires had all night. Back step anytime they throw something. That's what's working. Control the right behind the jab.
He did roll with that hook.
Yeah, he does a good job of that.
All the damage he has put on Emmett to the court.
It's the face he makes when you
jab.
Lemon.
He's trying to get.
Man, the face.
Yeah, his eyes, like, oh man.
Good Lord. He's a guy that like Emmett is a guy that you can't throw an uppercut with. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. You can't throw an uppercut with because like if he catch you out throwing an uppercut.
Yeah, great. You'll be in there, you're fighting. I'm taking over there. Because it was very apparent, very early, that Ilya was going to be able to touch him. And then Trevor's going to have to touch him. It's not like that.
She double up on that right hand.
It's not very easy because he doesn't open his mouth. And wait till his mouth is open. Lift it gently.
Oh.
But you can see that desire to be in there and win. Josh Emmett has not shown that. Shown that he still believes that he's going in this fight.
Huge jab to Topuria. And we talk about perfection in training Topuria.
He's not telegraphing the jab.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was a good sequence.
Boy, he was jab roll too. Oh, he ain't even got his legs under him. Oh, this could be bad. Oh, that's the side with his eyes falling too.
Damn.
Calf kick. Oh. Oh my God. Can you imagine how hectic?
Oh. He's a black belt. You could.
Jeez.
That was a smart decision. Get him out. If he beat him up, if he rolls, take his back, choke him out. God damn.
How would you feel if you was a coach right now? Your fighter can barely walk. His face, he can barely see.
I mean, he can walk. He's still cognizant. He still got a punch a chance. I would talk to him. Problem is, he just needs a finish right now. Does he have the strength to get finished, or is he just going to get out there and take more damage? Also, this is the last round, and how much energy did Topuria try to expend by trying to finish him?
I mean, yeah, he ain't got no choice.
Oh man, his eyes are swollen up.
Yeah, that'll check. Yeah. Think. Jeez.
It's not a left hook that goes around the guard. He goes to right, and here he steps back. Emmett goes down because Emmett is hurt. He's so tough that he won't put on himself.
I love the fact that Topuria got the position and was smart instead of just want to punch, get a position and then finish and then punch. Yeah, let it go.
Oof. Fifth and final round. Yeah. Jeez.
And he has started round 5 strongly.
They asked him if he wanted to fight, and he said, "Yeah, man." He goes, "Of course I want to fight."
Jab to Topuria is getting firing again, and that's what he's got to get using. That calf kick.
It's not like Josh Emmett is losing because he's giving up. He's just losing because he's just Taporia is just better.
Yeah, he has skill, but man, he has so much heart, bro. He's so tough and strong. He's still strong. He can still not. He can still. I mean, I don't know if he can knock out Taporia. He got a good chin, but
he just rolling with it.
Yeah, he can still he's still throwing with power though.
Yeah, he is.
We have had areas takedown attempts on either side of this fight. It appears as though the Topuria corner is now calling for that level change. Trying to minimize risk here late in the fight. That educated guard of Topuria always high.
This kid is so high. I mean, I thought watching him fight in preparation while this kid's really good.
You just think like, I mean, Emmett can land one punch. Like he's getting close, man. I'm pretty sure Taporia did his neck exercises. Oh my God, that's funny. First takedown. That was smart though.
You watch him beat up Bryce Mitchell, rolling around like he didn't belong there. You watch what he did to.
You can easily pass that half guard and get full mount. You got the underhook, use your left foot to prise, and go straight to mount. I don't want to.
Yeah. Yeah, he did get a haircut.
Still 2 minutes with which to work for Topuria.
Do you like it?
A lot of career best offensive performance tonight.
I wonder, like, what goes through your head when you're Josh Emmett?
It's like, man, I need to get up, man. Just get off me. I just want to punch you. Like, you someone holding you. It's like, as soon as you let me go, I swear to God, I'm gonna knock you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just let me go. Stop holding me. You're cheating. You feel it. You almost feel like the guy's cheating by holding you like that. You're just trying to run down the time. You're cheating, man. Let's get it. Oh. You should be grabbing the leg though, and he could get up if you grab the leg, not let him spin behind you. Instead of grabbing the leg, just grab it like that. I'm gonna put him down.
Man. Yeah, he uh-oh. Got the hooks. Flatten them out. I would love to see him fight. See those two fight.
Say let him out. Huh? It seems like you could move.
Who y'all think won?
Here in Jacksonville, but come next week it will be El Magical, Ilya Topuria, and the top five in the light.
All right, guys. We're going to come up on the decision. Josh Emmett,
excuse me,
Taporia. If you were watching the fight, then you have a good understanding of who may have won this fight.
Look, take that one. No.
See, look, and it's only 6 o'clock in Florida. Well, about to be 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I know how to put on the
Let's see.
The UFC Fight Pass Invitational is back with another star-studded event, headlined by Felipe Pena and Greg Jones, and co-headlined by UFC veteran Anthony Lionheart Smith. Plus a $30,000 grand prize 8-man tournament coming exclusively to UFC Fight Pass this Thursday, June 29th.
Hurts foot too.
Absolute war in the main
Why is
event.
it over now?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for the judges. The judges score the contest 50-44, 50-42.
Dang, 50-44, 50-42. Well, there you have it. Ilya. Let's see what he has to say.
You just want to got in the top 5, and you put on an absolute masterclass. Is that what you expected there against Josh Emmett?
What's your thoughts about it? Joseph, what I thought about this fight. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Okay, give me 1 second. Give me like 2 minutes. What happened in the fight is something that I kind of already imagined happening, so I'm not surprised it went the way that it went. Ilya, he's just more technical. He just seemed like he was always a step ahead. And Josh, like what I said before, all he was throwing was just straight power, power. And it. Now, the one thing that I was surprised about was that there wasn't more leg kicks. I feel like if Josh Emmett would have, threw a little bit more calf kicks, that probably could have helped them out more. But yeah, it is what it is.
You are an undefeated fighter. You will be in the top 5. There are people talking real loud.
Ooh. All right, guys, this concludes another episode of Getting Swift with the Smith. Watching UFC Fight Night, Emmett Smith versus Ilya Topuria. You guys have a good rest of your weekend. Enjoy yourself. Y'all be safe. See you.